Hey, what's up everyone? It's your boy Matt Diazabal coming at you with a new EP review. Thanks for coming on by. I appreciate it. Today I am checking out the band called Shutdown with their latest EP, By Your Side. A little background about this band and some history to them, which, kind of surprised me when I found out about this band. That yes, they do come from New York and they are a hardcore band. But when I first found their EP on Goat, I was looking up for new music to review. I was like, oh, okay, this is a new band. I'll check them out. And as I was listening to this EP, I was like, wow, they sound like an old like New York hardcore style band. And then after I did my review and started looking into the band and everything, they've been around since about 1994. So they were around when New York hardcore was really starting to pop off and just really do its thing. So that after I read up on that, I was like, oh, this band makes more sense in terms of their sound because they were there from the get-go and was able to establish their sound around all these other major hitters like Madball, Biohazard, All Out War, Life of Agony, stuff like that. And so after being away for like 20 plus years, because I read up that they disbanded in like the early 2000s, they came back with this new EP because, it's a new age of hardcore where you can be in a band and don't have to tour as much, don't have to do as much, and you're like past your responsibilities as being an adult. So I feel like a lot of these older bands are coming back because they can, and it's just the perfect time because people who wanted to see them before never got a chance to, and people who haven't seen them in a long time want to see them play live again. So it's like a perfect storm kind of situation. So it's really cool that I was able to discover this band Shutdown and check out this new EP called By Your Side, and I'm hoping to do some more research and check out more of their older material in the future. Because by the end of this EP, I was definitely on the side of Shutdown with their very infectious and very versatile style of hardcore. I'm really surprised that they're able to just blend so many different genres of like hardcore, pop punk, even some punk elements, and just do a really good job of blending all these genres together very well, while also just catering specifically to the main vocalist's unique vocal style. Because the singer's unique high register vocals have a very distinctive sound that blends both Eddie Leeway from the band Leeway and Davey Havoc of AFI together in a very interesting way, while also being able to do some low, like I guess more beat down hardcore gutturals, but also changing things up and doing like a high register. I was really thrown off and like, whoa, surprised when I was listening to this EP because of those vocals. I think someone who isn't familiar with hardcore maybe will be thrown off by his vocals, but for the most part, they have a nice grit to them and some heaviness to it, even when he's singing lightly. And I think a good example of that is on the song Our Time. He's able to just really sound really good against the hard-hitting music. So I want to play a clip of Our Time for you right now.
What's ours? You try and knock us up, we'll break your bars. You try and hold us down, we'll take what's ours. 'Cause now it's our turn.
His vocals might seem odd, but they really work with the sound that they got here. I would say the only misstep with the vocals I feel like was on the next track, By Your Side. His vocals seemed a little bit too clean and too, I won't say dry, but there wasn't as much grit as compared to the other tracks. So like the hard-hitting sound of the band and his really clean vocals just didn't really mesh that well on this one track. But all the other tracks, they sound great. I would say the riffs on this EP are quite simple and effective. They really have that New York style hardcore feel to them, especially the bass playing. It has a really deep and groovy feel to it, especially on the song Untouchables. The way that the bass is being played here and the simple guitar style, they just blend into each other very nicely and create a very mesmerizing track. So I'll play a clip of Untouchables for you right now.
I look ahead, you seem to be in my way. You don't seem to understand that I know every game you play. You can't stop me, I'm unstoppable. You can't bring me down, you're gonna turn it around. You can't bring me.
Simple and effective. The drums have a really good energy to them and are able to snap between different genres quite easily, playing some more youth crew style punk music, while also having some like heavy beat down styles to them. So they got a quite diverse drummer here, especially on the song Is This the End? The way that the snare drum really pops on that song, it really creates a really menacing and very intimidating feel that sounds great. Like I said earlier, the versatility on this EP is really impressive because like on the song Another Day, it's more of like a punk influenced AFI song with just how the bass and the vocals really drive the song. And then on the last track, What Are You Thinking? It really surprised me that they were able to bring some like, I guess, pop punk elements to their sound. It really threw me off, but in a great way where I was like, whoa, I can jam out to this. This is interesting. So the EP is really fresh and, you know, has a lot of different styles on here. So nothing on it feels really repetitive or dull or lackluster. They're keeping you on your toes with all the creative juices that are flowing on this EP. So I want to play a clip of What Are You Thinking? So you get a sense of that pop punkness that they were able to pull off here. When I heard this track, I was like, what is this? How are they able to do this? They were sounding so hard before, but sound so punk and poppy here, but it sounds so cool. Like, good job, guys. Even when they slowed things down, like on the track Is This the End? They're still able to bring that aggression with the unique and high energy vocals they have. With the perfect balance of aggression and melody, heaviness and catchiness, Shutdown is able to create a very uniquely fresh EP here while also sounding quite familiar at the same time. And so I feel like this EP proves that, you know, you can push the boundaries of a genre that you started off in or, you know, that you really like and still stay true to your roots, whether it be hardcore pop or country rap, whatever. You know, these guys are doing a great job of showing off, like, you know, don't change, evolve. They sound really cool. Even though I haven't heard their older stuff, which I got to check out, but if this is what their new stuff is like, I can only imagine their old stuff, you know, is pretty good as well too. So I would say this new EP from Shutdown, By Your Side, is a good and solid 8.5 out of 10. Links down below, check them out. I'm Matt from Diazable. Thanks for coming on by. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and comment. And like always, guys, I will see you in the pit.
Good things about you.